Views and opinions expressed are not necessarily those of the staff or management of the Flavors of Northwest Arkansas podcast.
Well, greetings and welcome to this week's edition of the Flavors of Northwest Arkansas podcast. I'm John Engelman. Thanks for being here. This week, we are in Rogers at Toot Beirut, talking with owner and chef Khalid Alkatib and manager Tony Van Waning. But before we hear from them, good news. Well, we kick it off in Springdale as we have some movement over on Sunset. Memo's Taco Shop will be opening at the old Angus Burger location. They have signage up and a big menu already posted at the drive-thru. They'll serve breakfast burritos all day while serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I did find one other Memo's Taco Shop with the same branding in Auburn, Nebraska. So I called them to find out more. It was not a good connection, and it was disconnected twice, or they hung up on me, one of the two. It was one of the two. I was probably getting hung up on, but we'll keep knocking on that door, and we will see what we find. Keeping it in Springdale, Las Palmas on Sunset closed last week. I talked with the manager at their location in Toddytown, and he said that they shut it down to do a complete remodel. When asked when they'd be reopening, he said it would be sometime next year. For those of you that like going to that old school Applebee's on 40th and Sunset in Springdale, that also closed down last week, but this one's going to be closed for good. The sign on the door thanked customers for supporting them for 20 years. Well, this one isn't in Northwest Arkansas, but I know a lot of folks that grew up going to this place. Feltner's Whataburger in Russellville closed after 58 years in business. They posted on Facebook on Friday afternoon with some pics. If you're watching us on YouTube, you're seeing those pics. And they were saying that they would be closing their doors later that night after dinner for good. According to the Arkansas Democrat Gazette, it had been for sale for a few years as the owners, Randy and Missy Ellis, were wanting to retire. Well, you know what tomorrow is. It's Taste of Rogers. This dog-friendly event happens tomorrow from 5 to 8 at the Frisco Plaza. There will be over 20 vendors there, including Wolf and Wonder for pup treats. It'll also be a competition where chefs will battle it out for several categories, but folks like you and me that are there will be able to vote for the People's Choice Award. Here's how you can get tickets. Just go to the Flavors of Northwest Arkansas Instagram and click on the bio, and you will see the ticket link right there. The director of Rogers Downtown Development, Sam Danneberg, has more.
What makes Taste of Rogers special is it's every variety of restaurant. That's both cuisine, but it's also the type of restaurant. We have local restaurants that started up here, like Lafitte Pinoy, Big Heart Bread, and then chains, Whataburger, Nukes, Torchy's Tacos are going to be there. That's Northwest Arkansas. It's your regional finds and then your national.
Strawberry Fest is also happening this weekend in Fayetteville. It'll actually kick off on the square Saturday night with the Strawberry Street Dance starting at 6 with live performances from Jukebox Confessions and then Texas country artist Nick Taylor. Then on Sunday, things get going at noon, and there will be more live music and local vendors as well. Downtown Fayetteville Coalition Executive Director Kelly Rich has more.
We're going to have a lot of different activities in addition to shopping. We're going to have our pie baking competition, so those of you that like to bake pies, we'd love for you to join that. We're going to have a pie eating competition, which is always fun to watch. And in addition to Muriel Ferron is going to be joining us again, who is the original creator and illustrator of the Strawberry Shortcake franchise. So she's going to be here. And beyond that, it's just kind of a, weather permitting, it is just one of those wonderful times of year where we're knocking on the door of summer. We're embracing spring in Fayetteville, and it's just honestly one of the most beautiful times to be in the city, but especially downtown.
Bites on B Street is happening on Saturday in Bentonville from 3 to 6. It'll have 10 vendors, including the Cellar on B Street, which, by the way, is where the event is happening just out front of. Some of the others include Zenith Coffee Company. Of course, they have that big school bus that they serve out of. Speakeasy Truffles, Little Window Bakery for some delicious Cuban pastries, and much, much more. It is a free event with free samples. It'll be at 421 South B Street. In today's Flavors Flashback, we head to Bentonville, where the food truck culture continues to grow. But we talked to one of the co-owners of Bentonville's first food truck, Paula Jo Chitty Henry of Crepes Paulette.
Oddly enough, we thought we wanted to start a restaurant, and the banks all said no. So
amazing how that happens.
It is, but we always talk about it as we're happy they did, because what we did was we scaled back our plans. We started a food truck, which there weren't any at this time. We were the first ones.
Wow.
So we didn't know if that part of it would work. But the great thing about it was that it allowed us to figure out our concept. We had an idea, sort of a nebulous idea, and by scaling it back and just operating the two of us, it gave us time to figure things out as we went and not have everything at stake, not have tens of thousands of dollars.
Sure.
It
gives you the opportunity to stub your toe, but it's only stubbing your toe.
Absolutely. Yeah. And man, we stubbed our toe a lot. But
you're still walking, though.
Yeah, exactly. And we had a really welcoming and forgiving community that sort of took the journey with us, and allowed us to go slowly and, gave us good feedback and supported us. And it was just really a positive start to something, and that allowed us to grow into what we eventually became.
Khalid Alkatib is from a family of restaurateurs. He moved to Northwest Arkansas and immediately opened a restaurant where he prides himself on the authenticity of their Middle Eastern food. How did he end up in Northwest Arkansas? Oh, and if you want to see something impressive, go look at their Google reviews. They're unbelievable. Few in our area can boast what they've got. He'll talk about the early days of putting together the menu as well as what's most popular on it. We hear from Khalid Alkatib of Toot Beirut and manager Tony Van Waning, and that's next, right here on the Flavors of Northwest Arkansas podcast. Well, the forecast is in, and this weekend, it's gorgeous. We're talking blue skies, nice breezes, and backyard barbecue weather. So before you fire up that grill, make sure you're stocked up. And you know where to go for it as well. At Macadoodles in Pineville and Guess Who in Bentonville, they've got everything you need, and then some. Pick up a 12-pack, and you'll get a complimentary 3-ounce bag of ice, because it's those little things that matter. If you have a big carry-out order for this weekend's big backyard party, they will give you a hand with that as well. Oh, and if it does happen to rain, no worries. Umbrellas are waiting for you right up front. Now, here's something you don't just find anywhere. Complimentary white and red wine samples at both locations. Curious about a spirit? Well, they've got tastings for that too. And if they make a new barrel buy, there's an open bottle so you can try it. And if not, just ask. Within reason, they are happy to pop one open for you. Join their loyalty program and earn rewards on every purchase. At Macadoodles in Pineville, don't miss their exclusive private label wines and spirits. The price is good, and the quality is better. Macadoodles in Pineville and Guess Who in Bentonville. Taste before you buy and feel taken care of every time.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation. Innovating to prepare students for our fast-changing world. They're skilled experts, discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, leading by example. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org.
Welcome back. We are in Rogers. We're at Toot Beirut here in the, what's the Villages? Is that what they call the area?
Village on the Creek.
Village on the Creek. It's over by, if you're not familiar, it's over by Natural State Beer and a few other places. We are joined by owner-operator Khalid Alkatib. Sir, how are you?
Wonderful. How about you?
Great. We're also joined by manager Antonio or Tony. Talk to me.
I go by Tony. My name's Antonio.
Tony Van Waning. How are you, bud?
I'm excellent. How are you?
Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate your time. This is going to be fun. I've really often wondered about Toot Beirut, and I'm glad to find out more. So I want to kick it off. Sir, what got you to Northwest Arkansas?
My family actually moved here in 2010.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's the main reason I moved down here.
So where did they move from?
We used to live in Ohio, in
Okay.
a town called Lima.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what brings them from Lima to Northwest Arkansas?
Good question.
I hope so.
My older brother, he's actually a physician here.
Okay.
His name Dr. Alkatib.
Okay. All right.
So he moved here, and then the rest of the family moved with him.
Family's tight, right?
Yeah,
Family
definitely.
means everything.
Definitely.
Everyone stays together.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I bet on those family events there's a lot of cooking too.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
So you came from Ohio. Did you say Lima, Ohio?
Lima, Ohio. Yes.
Okay, great. But where are you originally from? Tell me that story.
I'm originally from Palestinian by heritage, but I grew up in Syria.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
in the
right.
Middle East. So
How long were you there?
I was there till I was 21.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So you basically grew up there.
Yeah, 100%.
Gosh.
I grew up in a city called Aleppo, which
Okay.
is very
Yeah.
famous with,
Yeah.
it has a lot of history of cooking and really good food. So
Yeah. Well, I bet so. I
Yeah.
bet so. What was it like moving to Ohio?
So Ohio was, in the beginning, it was kind of strange, but then I got used to it. you know.
Ohio's still strange. It's
Yeah,
fun.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. No, but that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're able to adjust. It's I've been to Toledo and I have been to Canton.
Columbus, no?
No, I haven't been to Columbus.
Yeah,
haven't
yeah,
been to Columbus. More towards the Pennsylvania side.
Yeah.
I
It
think.
was kind of weird for me because, like, overseas in the Middle East, they show us, like, big cities of United States. But when I moved to a smaller city, so
Yeah.
that's why. But then, yeah, I got adjusted to it.
Got
and
used to
I
it?
got to see United States after,
And you kind of moved to a mid-sized place here, right?
Now here, yeah, I love
Yeah,
it, definitely.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good, good. Tony, how about you?
So I was born in Shreveport, Louisiana, and right afterward, my dad was military, so we'd moved out to Turkey for 5
Wow.
years. So I lived in Adana, Turkey, growing up for 5 years.
Wow.
Coming back, I spent the rest of my schooling years here in Ohio.
Okay.
In Lima, Ohio, and after I graduated, I had met up with Chef Khalid here, and I worked for him for a little bit, and then he decided, I asked him if I could come down here with him to work for him, continue working for him.
Wow. Okay. Excellent. So you guys have known each other for a good while.
Yeah, since Ohio.
Wow. Congratulations.
2020. I
Oh,
met him
that's
in
okay.
2020.
Yeah. It's funny you say 2020. I'm like, that wasn't long ago at all. And I'm like, oh, wait, that was
Yeah,
6
no.
years ago.
Yeah.
What happened to time? So how did you learn to cook?
It started all with my grandfather.
Oh, yeah.
He was actually a chef in Qatar.
Okay.
Yeah, but he also studied in France.
Oh, wow.
And when I was young, I always watched him and to cook and stuff. And as well was my mother. So
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you were
she's
probably
an amazing
always around it, right?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Okay. And your
Yeah.
brother, I assume, as well, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. What a big influence.
My brother was when I moved to United States. He had a restaurant here, and we worked together.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And that was in Lima?
Yes.
Okay.
That was in 2005.
2005. Okay. Yeah, now that was a long time ago.
Yeah,
I know
definitely.
2020 feels maybe a little bit, but 2005 is a long time
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
I moved here in 2009. So, that was a long time ago, and it's been great, obviously. So, learning to cook, what would you cook in your household?
In my house, like right now, or
Just growing up, the influences.
growing up, just watching my mom cook. Honestly,
Yeah?
she's amazing. So
What'd she make?
Nobody can top her. She used to make pasta, make like kafta.
Yeah.
Stuff
Awesome.
like that.
Tony-
Kafta is like ground beef with.
Oh,
you know,
okay. Yeah.
It's kind of like, and the pasta is kind of like a lasagna.
Mmm.
Amazing stuff.
Tony, how about you?
So growing up, mostly we cooked like soups,
Okay.
like spaghettis and different
Yeah.
varieties of. My mom used to like to make the mac and cheese a lot.
Okay.
Kind of a lot of side dishes growing up there, and then we were more into like the fine meats, like roasts and steaks.
There you go.
Things like that. Growing up, I'm Cajun, so I grew up eating
Oh,
crawfish
that's right.
and seafood.
That's
a lot of
right.
seafood.
How old were you when you moved away from Shreveport?
So I was 2 when we moved to Turkey.
Oh, okay.
And
You
then
wouldn't remember.
I came back when we were 6.
Okay.
But I've got a lot of family in Shreveport, so I've had quite a few boils myself.
Okay, so there's a restaurant there called Rolf and Kaku's. I don't know if you're familiar with it in Shreveport, but we stopped there whenever. So my sister went to I'm from Dallas. My sister went to college in Georgia, so we would always take I-20 that way and go there. But we would always stop in Louisiana at Rolf and Kaku's. Really, really good food. Kind of seafood type. Salads were so good. I just haven't been there in, I don't know, 30 years. So I'm wondering if it's still there.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah. It's stuck in my memory, though. So that's good on them,
yeah,
right?
I'll have to check it out when next
Good
time
on
I'm in
them.
there.
I hope it's worth checking out nowadays. That was, I'm sure, a generation ago at this point. So the family history is restaurateurs. You and your brother obviously learned from your grandfather. And was he the first restaurateur in the family?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. When he opened in Lima, it was in 2005, which when same year I came to United States.
Okay.
And that's when we started together,
All right. So he was down here as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, great. Yeah. Perfect. So he helped you guys launch as well, right?
Oh, definitely.
That's great. That's cool. What a great thing. So also your brother Sal, talk about his restaurant in Bentonville too.
Yeah, Sal owns Vivace, and the same restaurant he have right now, it's the same one I used to have in Ohio.
Okay.
But was like fine dining,
Oh, okay.
And that's when the first restaurant we opened together was called Laziza.
Okay.
And
was
then
that the one on 14th?
No, Laziza was in Lima. In
Oh,
Ohio,
in
yeah.
Lima. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
And then we opened another one in downtown Lima. And then he decided to move here.
Okay.
So I took over the one in Lima. And then he came here, and then I followed him. So.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. So how long was he here before you moved here?
I moved here 2020.
Okay.
right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he had been here for what, 10 years?
Yeah, 10 years.
Okay.
10 years.
How about your other brother, the doctor?
Doctor, they moved together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
All
Maybe
right.
like 2 years apart.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you were holding it down in Lima before moving down here.
Yeah.
That's
I had a
great.
good restaurant going, but
Yeah.
when the corona hits, things start slowing down. I got sick with it, so my family
Oh,
told me
did
to
you
move
really?
here. Yeah.
Oh no. Was
Yeah.
it bad?
It was really bad because it was the beginning of it. you know.
Oh God, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
So I ended up moving here, and yeah,
It's good to have a doctor in the family, right?
definitely. Yeah.
Gosh. All right. So COVID was, I guess, what kind of sparked you to moving down here, right?
yes.
Gosh.
It was mostly was family. I was thinking about it before,
Okay.
but COVID gave me the reason to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the differentiator that got
Yeah.
you going. Yeah. All right. So is the restaurant in Lima still going, or did you
No,
sell it
we
off?
sold that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Very cool. So what I was telling you beforehand, you guys, when I was a kid, I wanted to be, depending on the time of year, either catcher for the Texas Ranger or quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. We all have our dreams when we're kids.
Yeah.
Khalid, what was yours?
Honestly, I started the cooking things when I was 14.
14.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So I never had a dream beside that. Honestly,
I gotcha.
I never thought about doing something else.
So did
So
did your family pull you into the restaurants early?
My family, they want me to be a doctor or something.
Sure.
Yeah, but I was leaning toward the cooking, and like.
It's a really good creative outlet.
Yeah,
It really
definitely,
is.
yeah.
Outside of obviously cooking and having good food, but it's
Yeah.
a great creative outlet. I find, and when I have a few minutes and I can make something, I'm not a chef. I'm not even close.
Yeah.
I mean, but if I can follow a recipe and maybe differentiate it a little bit, and it actually turns out
Exactly.
okay. Hell
Create-
yeah.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
definitely.
Tony, what about you?
So growing up, I wanted to be a professional driver for Mercedes-Benz.
Oh wow.
I was actually in an accident back in 2018 that kept me from pursuing that dream.
Wow.
And that was shortly before I had met Chef Khalid here.
Okay.
So, like I said, growing up, I had a lot of time around cooking with my mom, parents, and family. So, it's always been kind of a close thing to me as
Sure.
well as cooking. I had never cooked Middle Eastern food myself, so a lot of Middle Eastern food that I learned how to cook, I learned from Chef Khalid here.
Yeah.
A lot of self-teaching here. It's very hands-on, very, a lot of work that goes into it, but it's simple once you get the grasp of it.
Once you get the grasp of it being the key phrase, of course, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So what's the move been like for you coming down here?
So the movement, I'm going from about a medium-sized city to a medium-sized city.
Okay.
So as far as size goes, now I will say this is a much prettier part of town here. A lot of nice scenery around here.
Yeah,
A lot of friendly people.
Yeah.
The customers are great. I enjoy working here. The food that we make out here is phenomenal. Everything's hand cut, hand marinated, fresh every day.
And when you walk up, man, you can tell you're smoking something too.
Always, yeah. You can always feel the smell of kebabs.
Let me get specific. Smoking something on the grill, not something different. Once I said that, coming out of my mouth, I thought that sounded awful. That's not what I meant, but you know what I meant.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's great, man. Yeah. So tell me about the name Toot Beirut.
So Toot Beirut is honestly it means like for like the train, like the horn from the train.
Okay.
It has a song in the Middle East from Lebanon.
Oh, okay.
You know, so that's where the name came from.
Okay, great. And what does it mean?
It's like the horn from the train, you know, like toot toot, you know.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there was train in Beirut, so
My
That's
ringtone
so
for you going forward is going to be you going toot toot, and that's how I know it's him calling
Yes.
me.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how I'm going to do that.
yeah.
I would never do
So
that.
that's where the name came from, and I thought it will be easy. And the reason I picked it because our food is Middle Eastern. It's mostly Syrian.
Okay.
But the reason I picked Beirut because it's famous city. you
Sure.
know, especially in the United States.
You bet.
So when they hear the name, they know it's like the real deal. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Mhm.
So moving here, you immediately, and it wasn't Toot Beirut, but you opened another restaurant.
Yes.
And it was right when you moved here.
Yes.
That's amazingly hard to do, to
Yeah.
be not familiar with a place, just, I'm going to open up a restaurant just like that. What was that like for you? Finding a place, staffing, the whole thing had to be.
I had Tony and another guys.
Okay,
with me.
Tony was already here.
Yeah.
Okay,
definitely.
okay.
And then it wasn't. I was lucky to find the first place.
Yeah.
And basically, I ended up closing it after 1 year because, like, we find this location is much, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And this is a busy area for
Yeah.
sure.
So my brother owned this place before. It used to be Abbey Sweet,
Okay.
and he thought it would be like good to open a Middle Eastern restaurant at Rogers, since you know.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that's what brought us to Rogers. after
Absolutely.
1 year,
Yeah. No, that's great.
So I opened for 1 year and then ended up moving here.
So was it like the same menu at the other place,
A little
or
bit smaller. It was only shawarmas and
okay,
Few
burgers and
sandwiches.
stuff.
okay, all right. Was it a smaller space?
It was a little bit
A
smaller.
little
but
smaller.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was it like getting here and putting together that menu? Because obviously you've got all the freedoms in the world. You can do whatever it is you want to do.
Yeah.
Did you have it all in your mind what you wanted?
No, I had to work with it, honestly.
Yeah.
I had to see it because making everything fresh, you got to make sure you have enough staff to make bigger menu. You have to have
Enough space.
and space and the ingredients.
Yeah,
so-
especially kitchen space.
Yeah,
and storage and all the
100%,
things.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's hard, man. That's hard. So you start piecemealing it together and putting it together. What was it like finally opening the doors here and knowing this was going to be your place?
Honestly, this place gives me a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Because every day I come in the morning, you know, like the windows and, you know.
For those that have not been here and have not seen, this place is
Yeah.
encased in windows.
Yeah.
And you see people walking in every direction, and
Yeah, and the nature outside is like amazing, you know. So
and you could just walk outside the door and take a deep breath. Yeah, when you
100%,
need it.
yeah.
I'm sure you probably do.
Yeah.
It's a restaurant business, of course.
Yeah.
You got to get outside. That's great. So you get going and get everything started here, finally coming out of COVID. What was it like getting the doors open and being embraced like that, especially for people that are finally getting out of their house, finally going outside?
yeah, I'll let Tony answer. this
Tony?
one.
So this was definitely interesting for COVID times. Everybody was wearing masks. A lot of businesses and places were putting up stuff to prevent contact between people and customers. For us, mostly we did a lot of to-goes in the beginning.
Sure.
We were only doing curbside between 2020 and 2021-ish.
Yeah.
22, when we came here, is when we made that transition to kind of off the COVID restrictions, if you will.
So was that after like the social distancing?
Correct.
Like, okay, so you could have all the tables in and do that.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So then once we opened this place, we started seeing more in-shop orders. So like customers would coming in and sitting down and
Yeah.
opposed to online orders, which was very nice. We enjoy seeing our customers
For
come
sure.
and enjoy their food with us.
For sure. Judging by something here, Google reviews, and I like to look at reviews before I come and sit with people and talk. And Google reviews. Listen to this. You guys have done fairly well, I'd say. Over 1,300 reviews with a 4.8 rating. It's pretty unique.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Always like making sure your customer is happy, and you give them what they deserve, like fresh food, and give them like very good experience, and make sure they don't leave upset. There's a lot of more stuff more important than like money or how much they're gonna spend.
Well, building a relationship is super important.
Yeah. So customer leaving happy to me more, means to me more than anything else. So that's the main reason.
That's great.
Plus, I think people like, especially here in this town, they know what good Middle Eastern is. Because they all came from bigger city and stuff.
Sure.
So when they come here and they find that,
that it's authentic.
Definitely.
Yeah. No, that's great. That's great. Do you ever like at night you're thinking to yourself, what am I going to do? Oh, I'm going to get on and read reviews for a while on your phone. Is that something?
We always do that. I make sure my customers are happy here. I always listen to their feedback.
That's great.
Even like the bad reviews, we get on them right away. Whatever customer they have like issues and stuff.
Yeah.
We try to always fix it right away.
That's great.
Because honestly, I get more excited when I see bad reviews, because that shows me like what I can do to better my business.
An opportunity, sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sure. Wow. I don't know that I've heard that before, but that's a great line. Speaking of food, you guys ready to talk food?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. We've got that. We've got the Mike Engelman Home Pro Tip of the Week, and that's coming up next right here on the Flavors of Northwest Arkansas.
Connect with us at Flavors of Northwest Arkansas on Facebook and Instagram, or by email at flavorsofnwa@gmail.com.
Okay, welcome back. It's time for the Mike Engelman Home Pro Tip of the Week. And for that, we're going to Chef Khalid. Sir, what is your tip?
My tip is Turkish coffee.
How to make Turkish coffee.
Yes.
Amen. Hallelujah. Tell me, brother.
How you make it is you boil the water in a pot, and then you add after it boils, you add 3 spoons of coffee.
Okay.
And 8-ounce pot, and then you whisk it, and then you just wait till it's boils all the way.
How long do you think that would normally?
Like the whole process?
Yeah, well, no, just after you whisk.
With the coffee?
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Okay.
Or 1 minute. Yeah.
Okay.
Until you'll know when it's done. It will start to
rise.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then from that point,
if you can't make it, you can just come here and get it. Yeah.
Turkish coffee, which is
so good.
freaking tastic. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Your story doesn't have to end. As an organ donor, the good in you can live on. In fact, you can save up to 8 lives through organ donation. Sign up to give the gift of life after you're gone. You'll be happy you did. Just maybe, someone else will too. Sign up online today as an organ, eye, and tissue donor at organdonor.gov. It saves lives.
Well, it's like watching a bad stock market. It just keeps going up and up and up. But it's bad in this case, because every time I look at it, it gets higher. It's 108,000 people are still on the organ transplant list. About 90% of that is for kidney transplants, and it keeps going up and up. On average, 15 people in the U.S. die a day waiting for an organ. It's a tough thing. When we hear about 15 people dying, if it's like in a wreck or something like that, it makes the news. This doesn't, and it happens every single day. Here's how we rectify that. You become an organ donor. Go to organdonor.gov. Get signed up. With Arkansas, it takes 5 minutes. Same with Texas. I'm sure with the other states, it's about that same as well. Get signed up. If you have an iPhone, you can do it through the Health app on your iPhone. It's a quick sign up there as well. And then, of course, the way I did it many, many years ago, Department of Finance. When you go to update your license, just tell them you want to be an organ donor. Also, outside of the state of Arkansas, the DMV is the place to do it. Just please get it done. There's no reason to take your organs with you when you go. you can save up to 8 lives by being an organ donor. As always, thanks very much. And we are back. Chef Khalid, Antonio, Tony. You guys ready to talk food?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's talk food. I want to, before we get into the menu, kind of a really high-level description of your food. Chef, we'll start with you.
So our food is authentic Middle Eastern food.
Okay.
So it has a lot of history behind it.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
And it's like we try to bring the most authentic, you know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Middle Eastern food here to Arkansas.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, introducing that authentic cuisine to the area. I know you said earlier that in this area there are a lot of people that know and are familiar with the food that leads to the great reviews and whatnot.
Yes.
But people, not everybody knows. Do you feel like there's a form of education that you guys have to bring sometimes when you're presenting your food or when people are trying to figure out what to get?
Most definitely. We get a lot of Americanized culture through here.
Sure.
So a lot of times they'll come in and, you know, they're not sure what to expect when they come through the door. And so they're looking at the menu. They don't know what shawarma is. They don't know what a lot of things are on the menu. And so, you know, they'll ask us, well, should I just get a burger or should I try something else? And we love to recommend that shawarma to them, especially for those who haven't had it.
Sure.
It's definitely different than your Americanized chicken or beef meal than you would have. It is one of my favorites since I've been here.
And we'll get into that here in a second. We'll get knee deep into it as we get into the menu. But is that your most popular dish, by the way, you think?
I would say the shawarma is definitely our top dish.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I want to get into the menu, and I want to start with the starters because, you know, this is going to kind of read like the menu. We start there and end with dessert and kind of go everything in between. Hummus and falafel, probably the most popular, maybe along with the baba ganoush.
Baba ganoush, yes.
Oh, so it's the baba ganoush, you think?
Yeah.
So tell me about it.
The hummus, you want to start with the baba ganoush?
Sure, let's start with the ganoush,
So the baba ganoush is eggplant. We bring them and we peel them. Not peel them, we roast them on the grill. And then when they become mushy and soft, we peel the skin out of them. And then we smash them. We add some spices to them.
Sure.
And, tahini sauce, which is sesame oil.
Yum.
Along with a little bit yogurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's...
So, is it common for it to be smoked?
Definitely, it has to be. Yeah.
Has it be smoked?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Because what do you smoke it with? What wood?
On the grill, just on the grill, or you can do it in the oven.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Nice.
Not smoked, grilled. Yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
So now we get into the shawarma. I know it says chicken and beef. Tell me the difference that you were about to tell me earlier.
So yes, we do have chicken and beef. The beef is like a beef lamb mix.
Okay.
And then the chicken is strictly chicken. We use breast and thighs. We hand cut all the bone and hand marinate all the chicken.
Wow.
I marinate about 40 kilos every other day. So that gives you an idea of about how much.
You guys are pumping it out.
Oh, we are moving.
Yeah, man.
It is. So once we have the chicken hand marinated, hand cut. Same with the beef you'll cut into thin slices and marinate those as well, and then you'll stack those on the skew and we call it shaping your skew, make it look like a cone, you know.
Yeah.
So what this is going to do is as you're cooking, it allows your meat to cook at an even rate as you're cutting.
So for those that don't know what it is that you're talking about, there are places that back in the day you would go to, or I would go to, and they would shave lamb off the cone-shaped. I don't even know what to call it. The beef.
Gyro, kind of.
Yeah, the gyros.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. The gyros, the gyros.
These are the original gyros. These are the original gyros, the original method.
Okay.
So it started, the shawarma is like the first thing, you know, that they started in the Middle East.
Yeah.
And then the Greek took it and then they made it gyro.
Okay.
Which is almost similar, but it's ground meat, what they use for the gyro.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Because I have had that, and I've just not done the shawarma, but I'm going to one, I promise.
The shawarma has a lot more flavor, a lot more work, you know. It has to be marinated 12 to 18 hours before you can even start, you know.
Cooking.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It has a lot of work, and yeah.
That's good. That's a good thing. So the Manakish, tell me about that.
So the Manakish, it's a dough. We have a different variety of them.
Okay.
They're also famous overseas. In the Middle East, what they do, like, there's a restaurant that does Manakish, a restaurant that does falafel, you know, restaurant for shawarma. We try to combine all these in one place.
Yeah, you don't have that kind of competition
which is
here. You
hard
can do it
to
all.
do, so-
It is hard.
Yeah, because it's all like fresh cooking and, you know. The Manakish is one of the most famous thing in the Middle East.
Okay. So it's kind of like a pizza.
Kind of like a pizza, but without the pizza sauce, you know.
Right.
It's more like the cheese, the Akawi cheese we use here.
Okay.
It's Palestinian cheese that we get imported here.
Nice.
And basically you get the dough and then you stuff it with that cheese and then you cook it in the oven.
Okay.
For 10-15 minutes.
How big are those?
They're about this big.
6 to 8 inches.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
And we have another one with the cheese and sujuk, which is marinated.
I was just about to ask. Yeah.
The sujuk is very good too. It has a lot of like full-bodied flavor.
Okay, so explain what sujuk is.
Sujuk is meat with spiced meat.
Okay. It's a
Yeah.
beef?
Yes.
Okay.
You can use beef or lamb, but we use beef.
Okay. All right. Great.
And but it has like very full-bodied, like a lot of spices, like you said earlier, you know.
Nice. Very cool.
And garlicky.
So
put that on with the cheese and then we cook it as well.
That sounds good.
It's
Za'atar?
so good, yeah. The za'atar is fresh thyme.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's mixed with sesame, roasted sesame.
Okay.
Also that you put on the
Nice.
on the dough and then you cook it.
Which one is the most popular for Manakish?
The cheese.
The cheese? Yeah.
People like the spicy, you know. We have the spicy cheese.
Awesome.
Also people like that one too.
That's great. If you go down the menu, you see sandwiches and more. And when you start looking around there, you see more peppers next to the title, which means there's some spice coming along with it. How spicy?
We do it medium spice. We don't do.
You don't
for
blow
me,
heads?
I eat everything spicy.
Oh, do you really?
Like max, yeah. I
Oh,
love spicy.
No,
but
no,
for
no,
customer, we do it like medium, you know.
Yeah. I got you. How are you a spice guy?
I am a spice guy.
Are
I like my spicy food.
I've tried, man. I used to live on the border of Mexico in El Paso, Texas, and there's a lot of spice there, and I kind of worked my way up to it a little bit. This is, before I came here, it's 17 years ago, 16 years ago. And since moving here, my spice level has gone to crap. I'm a wimp. I am the spice wimp. If I taste a little hint, I'm okay, but if it's a little bit above that, people are like, oh, it's not spicy, and I'll take a bite and be like, oh. Yeah, I'm awful.
Yeah.
I wish I wasn't. I'd love to be a big spice guy, but that just ain't me. Tell me about the toshka.
Toshka, it's a ground lamb.
Okay.
It also has spice in it.
Okay.
7 spice and coriander and garlic.
Okay.
And then we get the pita bread. We put the toshka on top of it with a little bit of cheese and jalapeno.
Yum.
And then we cook that on the grill.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's also another popular
Is
item we have here.
Is that probably the most popular one of them?
I would say the shawarma is.
Well,
from
overall, the
sandwiches,
shawarma, from the sandwiches part of the menu, sorry.
The falafel and the toshka, yes.
Okay, well, the falafel sandwich, that's what I was going to
Falafel
next.
is amazing, yeah.
Is that, did everyone just bum rush that?
Yeah, because it's vegetarian and...
oh, okay.
Yeah, and you can have it the way you like it, you know.
Yeah.
Spicy, it has a lot of fresh ingredients in it.
Yeah.
Fresh mint, tomatoes. And
Yum. That sounds good. And then, of course, the lamb burger, which I've made before. We had talked about this. It didn't seem to impress you guys at all when I said that I'd made a lamb burger. You looked at me like, so? It's veiling over your
I
eyes.
have to try it.
No, it's not great. It's been a long time since I've done it. No. But anyway.
Our lamb burger is also very famous. We're trying to add more burgers to our menu right now. And the menus that's coming up because it's very popular. You know?
Yeah.
It has basically the bun, sesame bun.
Mm-hmm.
We put tzatziki sauce, which is cucumber, celery, and sour cream. And then we add the meat on top of that.
Nice. Yeah.
With cheese and jalapeno pepper.
Nice.
Tomato and pickle. Yeah.
Wow.
And it comes with side fries as well.
Did you guys have a burger for the Burger Week last week?
Yes,
NWA Burger Week?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
We did the Lebanese burger.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was people loved it, and that's
Nice.
another one we're gonna add to the menu.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice. Right on, man.
Very excited for this.
That's great.
It's really good. Yeah.
That's good. That's super good. I got to ask about kebabs.
kebabs.
Because that's another thing. That's another thing that makes your kitchen bigger.
Yes, the kebabs. We actually get our meat fresh, you know.
Okay, yeah.
And we grind it here as well. We have two kinds right now, but we're gonna add another one.
Okay.
Which is the chicken. Right now we have the lamb, and we have the one ground lamb and beef mix.
Nice.
Yeah. The lamb kebab is the shish kebab.
Okay, yeah.
And the kebab halabi, it's ground lamb.
Okay.
And beef.
Nice.
And we don't put a lot of spices because I like people tasting, you know, because we get really nice cuts of meat.
Absolutely, yeah. It's got a beautiful flavoring on its own.
So for my place, like I try not to add a lot of spices because I want spices because I want people to try, you know, to taste the actual meat and
yeah.
And I find that people like that, you know. So
yeah, that's great. Yeah. That's great. Now desserts, Abbey Sweets.
Dessert Abbey Sweet. So my brother and his wife used to own this place.
Right.
And in 2022, my brother told me he thinks this will be a very good location for Middle Eastern food.
Sure.
And he stand behind me and encouraged me to open, you know, Middle Eastern food.
Yeah.
But for the dessert, we still get that from him, you know. So
sure.
The baklava and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's baklava, also nafe?
Knafa, yes.
Knafa. Okay.
Knafa, the one we make here, it's Palestinian knafa.
Okay.
Which is ground shredded dough. We get that fresh. And then it's, we put like cheese on top of it.
Oh, nice.
That cow cheese mixed with kashtar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we put the syrup on top. It's really, really good too.
You had me at syrup on top. I mean, come on, right?
Yeah, rosewater syrup. It's so good.
That's great. All right, so let's explain it real quick. How can folks find you here?
Okay, so we are right off of Highway 49 here in Rogers, Arkansas. We are in Village at the Creeks, right here off the exit. And we're kind of tucked off in the corner, so we're a little hidden secret out here. So people pull in, they might be hard to find. We have a sign right out front on the sidewalk. Some people come walking in through the trails, and you can just see through the glass all the different neons we have in here, the beautiful artwork we have up.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, we tell people it's by the big crosses, you know.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
You can also find us on Facebook and Google.
Okay.
Also on DoorDash as well.
Great. And what's the physical address?
5208 West Village Park. It's Village Parkway.
Okay.
And Rogers.
So for those that don't know, they share a parking lot with Natural State Brewery.
Yes.
Correct.
So kind of across and in the corner from there, but as long as you map it, you'll find it immediately, just like I did.
Yes.
Guys, thank you so much. This has been great. This has been a nice little education. No, I appreciate it very much. Of course, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram, Flavors of Northwest Arkansas, as well as TikTok. Please tip your servers. So when you go out this weekend or this weekend, make it a great week, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.